Previously, on 2 Past Midnight, you see this crucifix that's fashioned out of tank barrels in the middle of this field.
I'm not fucking going over there, but you guys can check it out if you want.
Very well done for what it is. Somebody put care and time into this. It's not ramshackle bullshit.
All right, it looks like we're approaching our target point here. All I'm seeing is that gas station.
Merrick draws his pistol and slings the rifle.
So you go in. Over to your left, you see this pile of what looks like bones. You look off to your right, and you see, tied to the ceiling, boots. Back up, you guys in the gas station, and it looks like someone had butchered a person. You see a pile of bones over there on the other side, and what looks like a fire pit of some sort in the center of the gas station.
What in the world is going on here? Look up there.
I see it.
Is this like a deer processing station, but not deer? People?
Merrick walks over and pulls a pen out of his coat and kind of pokes around at the bones a little bit, hanging from the ceiling.
You see... roll recon roll, because that's how that works, right? Isn't that your investigator thing?
Yeah, that's a recon.
Recon roll, yep, go ahead.
I got a 4 and a 5.
You notice a bullet hole in the skull of the bones that's there, but it looks like you only see one skull, and it has a bullet hole in it.
Place is giving me the creeps, man.
Is it, well, I guess I failed my recon roll, so it's probably a bad question, but, the exit wound, is it clean or is it, larger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Judging from it, you're not sure what size caliber weapon it was. That was what I was going to give you if you passed that test.
Gotcha.
Do you want to push the roll?
Yeah, sure, why not? I get 7 in the 4.
Okay. Your estimate, based off of the exit wound and the size of it, doesn't look like it was like a 50 cal, obviously, because that'd be a lot less head. But it does look like probably 7.62 in that ballpark.
Okay, this looks like 7.62 size. So could be NATO round, could be Russian round. You can see the exit wound here. Roughly how old are the bones? Like how...
I mean, they haven't been weathered, but they're also inside. So it's hard to tell because most of the flesh has been off. So, I mean, it's been within months at the very least.
Oh, okay.
You know, at the most.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I mean the whole scene, like the fire pit, the bones, any dust, debris.
It doesn't look brand
in.
new.
Okay.
It looks like it's been here for a little bit. So let's say somewhere between a week and... Like I said, the bones don't look completely weathered or anything like that. So a week to like 4 to 5 months. You know what I mean? Like they're just bones at that point. So,
sure.
Yeah.
It's been around longer than week, but yeah. So no one has been here for a while. It could be people going through. But who? These are bad tidings, you know?
Good, because I don't want to get turned into human jerky. This is worse than the cross people.
Could be cross people. Could be same. Why not?
Yeah, it's true.
We have no other evidence. We have no suspects at this point. Could be anyone. Could be you, Lieutenant Bruce. And he winks at him.
I think we know it's not me.
Holy shit. Holy shit. What if that fucker rose? He would not give back body. We could not figure out why not give back body.
You think they're eating him?
Holy shit. We say, why is not give back body? Is a defending area, not defending area? Could not figure out. Holy fucking cow mother. Maybe they eat him. Maybe they eat Gustav.
You might be right, but boy, I hope you're wrong.
Holy fucking, what the fuck? Merrick steps up to the door and kind of waves in front of his face and waves them up.
Mm-hmm. You guys see him motioning you up.
All right, looks like it's clear. Let's head up.
I mean, we cleared the rest of the building, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you clear the rest of the building. This is all you found was this.
Cool.
All right, let's move.
As they hit the doorway, I kind of catch him at the door. Hey, guys, just before you come in, this is pretty messed up.
Dr. Dolinsky, could you, we have body. Could you please examine body before we say anything, okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Okay, we would like, doctor's opinion before any idea contamination.
All right, so Dr. Dolinsky walks in and says the Polish equivalent of what the fuck? Whatever that is. And, what is this?
The boots are hanging over there with the bones out of them, and then on the other side, you see other side with the rest of bones. Please, professional opinion, as far as bodies.
Yes, of course. He starts looking at the bones and was looking at him for a while. And what are the rest of you guys doing while he's investigating the pile of bones?
I am looking for things.
Scrounging.
Scrounge. You said it's been pretty picked through, so...
Yeah, it's been picked through pretty good, so I'll just do a flat survival roll for you.
When Murph gets up there, he's looking around like, what the hell is this?
Hey, you remember? Okay, look, here is thing. There are boots hanging from ceiling over there. There is pile of bones over there. There is 762 in skull. There's fire pit in middle of building. That fucker Rose would not give back body of Gustav. What if that motherfucker was just eating him?
I mean, that's a big leap. If possible, sure. What about the boots? Is there clothes anywhere? Can you tell if it was Gustav?
No, I'm not saying this is Gustav. Maybe this motherfucker has been doing it for a long time. Because Gustav was way farther away from here. Maybe this piece of dog shit is doing this all over countryside.
I mean, Merrick, sure, but there are literally thousands and thousands of people in this area that could have done this.
Okay.
And especially with those fuckers, although Shepherd's Flock didn't do shit like this, as far as I know.
As far as I know, they did not eat people. And, there is rumor in Krakow. Wait, there is rumor in Cracovia that, there is monster in countryside. He's eating people. We think it's bullshit, superstition. But this motherfucker, someone put 762 round through his head and then string him up and eat him. Well, presumably eat him. And butcher, take flesh off bone. Why you take flesh off bone? If dead, no more need for torture. The only reason to take flesh off bone is to eat.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
But look, that's why it did not sit right. That Rose is not give back Gustav. You know he has Gustav. I know he has Gustav. Rose knows he has Gustav. Everyone knows, but he said no. I know. He's bullshit. Motherfucker ate him.
I mean, I don't know, Merrick. That's quite a leap. I still think they were just trying to hide something, what their mission was.
You think he's still on mission? Are you still
That's a
on mission?
long distance and a lot of circumstantial evidence there, bud. You're even the one who said let's not try and skew what we're seeing to tell the narrative we want to see.
Okay, but see, that is thing is been in back of brain whole time. It was Rose, no give back body. Why is not give back body? There's no reason to hide it. We know, he knows, everyone knows.
I think he was just keeping up the facade that they didn't kill him.
But there's no reason to keep up facade. We tell him we know. He did it. It's not, we say no harm, no foul. We take man back, give him burial. He said no, I did not do.
Yeah, I mean, on mission, if he was on some kind of a mission, that's just eliminating complications.
Okay, again, what mission could he be on? What mission are you on? Is from government? What mission are you on?
Now, my mission's just to help survive and help you guys survive.
Okay, how do you know what government is he getting mission from, huh? Most likely he is on mission by himself or with his people. Is the couple. The people he is with.
Maybe, but I mean, my assumption was that it was his unit, and they were all operators.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, I'm making a leap myself, right? Because I'm thinking, I'm thinking that they're on some kind of mission with this biolab thing.
The point is that this man was strung up, shot by 762, either Russian or NATO. It does not matter. But the point is, he's shot. His body is here. Gustav was shot. His body is missing. This is not Gustav, but maybe same thing happened to Gustav.
Man, I'm not going to say no. Anything's possible at this point. I think you might be connecting dots that aren't connected.
And we're all out here just trying to survive. And I mean, many people treat information as part of that survival. So I know plenty of times people haven't come clean with us. We haven't been transparent with others. But any man gets hungry enough, they'll do what it takes to keep going.
You see?
I ain't never been that hungry.
Not yet.
I pray you do not. Dr. Dolinsky, did you find anything?
At this point, you guys see that he's over there cutting the boots down so that he can like look at the boots, and he's like, there is dog tag still in boot. He starts like unlacing the boot so that he can take the dog tag out of it, and like pulls it out and looks at it. He says, man's name is Knight. What's his last name? Knight.
Nobody I know.
Well, we know that's a U.S.
See, so it can't be shepherd's flock because they're not going to eat American. They're not going to eat Russian because they don't like us. They're only going to eat Polish.
I don't think they eat people yet. That is not the thing they do. And I imagine if they were going to eat them, it would be NATO or Russia.
So Dr. Lindsay comes walking over, and he's like, yeah, and he had set the boots back down. He's like, that is seriously messed up. Judging from the bones, it does look like it was butchered. It looks like someone had carved the meat off the bones. You can see small nicks in the bones, like from maybe a knife of some sort. So,
Thank you, Doctor. Do you know approximately how long the bones have been here?
judging from the boots, I mean, we're looking at possibly weeks. Since the amount of tissue that is still in the boots, that was the main reason I got those done. That gave me a general indication of decay.
Oh.
Because, and then, like, you could see, like, in the boot, there's still, like, some fucking tissue, you know?
Okay, so it's been 3 weeks. Captain Emmett, maybe they pass through and maybe we can stay here. It's decently hidden inside, maybe.
We're gonna stay in the meat factory.
I mean, we can either stay here or continue to look around for additional.
I mean, singular body, singular fire doesn't really denote factory setting. I think we can fortify and secure this well enough to, run through our sleep shifts. I'd still like to see us canvass this area a little bit better.
By this point, we're heading into the evening shift, by the way.
Okay.
With all the investigation at the cross and the...
Right.
Yeah, and investigating here. Kyle, roll me a weather roll for the evening shift.
That would be a 1.
It is now cloudy.
Which would make 3 straight 1s I've rolled. Hey, Emmett. I got a couple fish here if you want to cook them up. You guys can have them. I've lost my appetite.
I can work on that. Murph, you want to try and secure our location? I mean, I know you can't hide a gas station, but
Maybe hide the fact that we are in there.
that would be the main thing. I'll work on cooking, you work on that, and
Yeah, I'll try to cover our tracks and find a good spot.
I didn't find anything on my scavenge.
No? Okay.
And,
No, I was asking because you rolled for me, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you... Okay.
No, I was doing other shit. Yeah, go ahead and roll your scavenge. Sorry. Yeah, it's flat survival. I just wasn't going to give you the +2 for it.
A 1. Literally my 4th one in a row.
Throw
There
those
you go.
dice away.
yeah, I'd get rid of that bad boy.
You're distracted, man. There's, yeah.
Yep. So then I just kind of go towards the window and just stare out into space.
Okay.
So Merrick's on watch.
Mm-hmm. What's everybody else doing then? Emmett was going to cook?
This is evening shift, yeah.
This evening shift.
So
it's up to you guys how you guys want to do it.
yeah.
Well, Murph is going to, cover the tracks as much as they can to make it look like we're not here. And then he'll look for a good spot to post up to for watch and with Merrick.
Yeah. Well, if you're making camp, doing the survival roll thing, that's going to include a fire to prepare the fish.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, survival roll, recon roll. But give yourself a +1 on the recon roll to hide it. Just because of location.
Because there's already a camp in place.
Because it's indoors, you know what I mean? It's a little bit easier to...
All right. Survival first.
Not on the recon, or not on the survival, on the recon.
Yep, survival first. 7 and a 3, so 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
And then you said +1 on the recon?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 2. That's a 6. 1 success.
Okay. Do you want to push the recon roll to hide it? Or do you want to live with 1 success?
No, I want to push it. 11.
3 successes. All right.
You want me to do survival for fish? Fish cooking?
Yes. Well, if you're the...
Because Lieutenant was scrounging.
Gotcha.
So be...
Yeah, but Yeah.
8 and a 3, so 1 success on preparing the fish.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to get whatever amount of fish he got plus 1 for, yeah. So I think it's 3 rations, if I remember correctly, total.
I believe that's what he said, yes.
Yeah. Yes, Jeremy. How many would you get?
I got a 12 and a 9, so 3 successes on recon to spot stuff. I think that's the first fucking recon he's succeeded at.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So, LT, you're looking around the gas station, and seriously, man, it looks like this place has been picked fucking clean. Like, you'd even expect water bottles to be here, but, like, somebody's taken all the fucking water bottles, you know? This place has just been fucking rummaged. The only things you'd find are, like, empty wrappers, piles of bones that someone else had already found. Nothing that really seems useful at all. Emmett, you're sitting over there preparing the fish, making sure everything's good, and no one's going to get any fucking parasites from them. Murph, you picked a pretty good spot to make the fire, kind of in the same spot where like you realize that whoever it was that had built this small fire pit here, dug out part of the floor and whatever to have a fire in here, kind of knew what they were doing, because it's not visible really from the outside. Jeremy, you're looking off with the binoculars outside, and about 400 meters away you see a deer. And all of a sudden you hear ka-ka! Single gunshot go off, and just poof, it drops. And you see 3 what look like civilians with hunting rifles walking towards the deer.
Captain Emmett, there are 3 civilians out here. They have shot a deer, but given what we know about this place, I think it's best to maybe stay quiet, because they may shoot us and try to turn us into deer.
Well, I mean, possibly. Or, I mean, they could have just been tracking that deer to the wrong place, wrong time. Like you said, this isn't anything that seemed new, so...
Well, I do not know.
Right. I mean, we're trying to make a lot of ties and assumptions.
Do you want me to talk to them?
I don't know. I mean, just because they're wearing civilian clothing doesn't mean they're civilians.
By the way, I would like to correct what I said. Moose. They shot a moose.
Would you like me to talk to them? Is moose? Maybe we can trade for some of the meat.
I mean, that's quite the risk, but it's up to you. I don't want to put you in that situation if it's... I don't like gambling with other people's lives. You got to make your own decision on that. Those are hungry people who just got their food, so...
Lieutenant Bruce.
Yes?
How much food do we have?
Let's see here. We just had 3 rations with the fish. I have 5 rations of my own.
So that is 8, Captain Emmett.
I've got 1.
That's 9.
I got 1.
I'm out the food.
So am I, Doctor.
I got 1.
So, wait, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, we have 10 all around for 5 people. That is 2 days, assuming we share. If we are going to find Lab, we either need to hunt or possibly try to trade with them now. And if they have just hunted, then it will be less likely to find more game in this area.
Right, even just a gunshot going off is going to decrease that possibility, so...
If you were still looking through the binoculars, you would see that they're carving up the carcass.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a moose.
I mean, you might know that, but I'm just saying.
I presumed they had gone to field dressing it and were
yeah,
getting after it.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you want to go try and barter with them, that's fine. I mean, we don't have much to offer. The way it stands right now, from the looks of it, we have the personnel over them. So
Another option, if you think that they might be dangerous for some reason, and they don't come this way, is we could always scavenge what they leave behind. Maybe 3 of them cannot carry everything.
Yeah, the doctor is very smart in that. Moose is very big. Maybe is more meat there.
That was also my way of a GM saying, the other option, if you want, Brian, would be to use your cook specialty to go up and get an extra ration out of it afterwards. If you don't want to approach them.
try and cook a ration out of their gut pile.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Be like, oh, they threw the liver away. We could eat that.
Look,
You know?
there's the heart, there's the stomach. We can make tripe. We're
Brain,
good. Yeah, whatever.
moose cheek.
Shit, you can take the hoof.
Moose Cheek. Wasn't that Brian's nickname in high school?
It was.
It was.
It was now.
It was.
So what do you guys want to do?
I want to watch him rummage through a gut pile, but that doesn't.
Merrick's gonna leave the rifle and take his pistol inside, in his holster, the white handkerchief. He says, Mr. Murph, you cover me?
Always, brother.
Okay.
You want me to go with you? On this
No,
one?
you stay here. We need more rifles. Okay? You take rifle, Emmett, take rifle. Dr. Delinsky, here, you take my rifle. If anything happens, don't shoot me in back, okay? Shoot them. I know it's not your thing, but, maybe keep me from being a patient. Mr. Murph, if I drop handkerchief, you shoot, okay?
Sounds like a pretty clear signal.
Okay.
And like I said, they're about 400 meters out where they are. So,
Yep.
okay. Technically, it was 440 meters, because I rolled an 11 times 4.
Merrick is going to try to go out the back and circle around and come in from a different location than directly from the gas station, because he's not a dumb. So he's going to try to circumvent, go around, sneak around.
I believe that's a +2 on the recon roll. I'll say it's a +2 so that they don't see where you're coming from, basically.
Okay.
If you're circumventing, yeah.
Okay. It's also dim light.
That's a negative on them.
Oh, gotcha. What else do I got? Anything?
No, it's open terrain, so.
Infiltrator. Woo!
You got infiltrator?
I do.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
We'll do it in 2 stages. 1 is, can you make it look like you're coming from a different direction? 2, how close do you want to get before they notice you type of situation?
I got a 12 and an 8. So 3 successes to make it look like I'm coming from a different direction.
All right, so you start circling around to the east, west. They're south of you.
There, south. He is going to circle around from the east. Fuck it.
Okay, so he starts circling around to the east. Emmett and Murph, because Murph, you're covering him. Emmett, what are you doing from 440 meters away?
I mean, really, my main goal would just basically be to cover retreat. It's if he starts running this way, it would be throwing lead down range from there.
Murph, you're looking down range, and you can see that they're carving up the moose carcass through the scope. LT, what are you doing?
Dragunov.
You got the Dragunov trained?
Yep.
Okay, so you two. So he goes heading out to the east. Eric does, and I'm assuming you're watching the hunters that are out there. So you see them too carving up this moose carcass. And Dr. Delinsky's back behind y'all. because he doesn't do this shit.
I gave him rifle.
No, I Hippocratic oath. I don't shoot people. Do no harm. I will be here if they get too close.
Before you left, I told you that we do have 2 extra lever actions to trade.
Perfect.
If you are talking trade with them.
Okay, yeah, awesome.
All right. So, Jeremy, you're circling around. Based upon what you guys see through looking at these guys, it doesn't seem like they've noticed Merrick. And Merrick starts coming in from the east.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Roll me a recon roll.
Okay. Bonuses? Negatives?
This is going to be basically how close do you get before they notice you. Because they'll notice you at some point, unless you're like literally trying to sneak up on them. And then at that point, I'm going to say it's a negative something.
He's going to, when he gets to, like, the closest he intends to get to is 50 meters. And then he's going to say, like, hello, you know, and like try to introduce himself because he doesn't want to sneak up on them, per se. He just doesn't want to get shot before he gets there.
Well, that's why I was curious, like, how close were you intending on getting? Yeah.
Like, 50 to 40 meters.
All right, where the fuck's ambush? There it is. All right, so... All right, so 0. It's flat if you want to get that close.
Okay,
That's what I thought, but I
even with
just
the
wanted to
light?
double
Oh,
check.
no, I guess that doesn't affect me.
It affects them, not you.
Perfect.
Yeah. Jeremy, what'd you get?
So I was rolling an A and a B, and I rolled 2 1s.
Yo.
Do you want to push that roll?
It's an A and a B, and I really don't want to get shot right now. But I also don't want to use 2 challenge coins because I don't have a lot. I'm going to lobby for more challenge coins later. Anytime I do anything...
I can't donate challenge coins, can I?
No.
I don't get enough challenge coins. You hear me?
Do more cool shit.
Fuck you! I do cool shit all the time.
Make better jokes.
Look, no.
You know what? Honestly, I should
the
give.
Polish national anthem.
There was part of me that thought that I should give you one for setting the crucifixes on fire, but then the other part of me was like, I'm not going to reward that behavior.
Sick bastard.
All right, so I'm using 2
Terrible
2
human
challenge
being.
coins.
Uh-huh.
All right, to re-roll that.
All right. Jeremy, what'd you get?
A 1 and a 4, so I still take a fucking point of stress, and I got nothing.
All right, so you're about 300 meters away, and you see them turn towards you, and one of them leans over and says something to the other ones, and they all start turning this way. You guys can see this through the scope, and the one guy takes his rifle and goes, "Bah!" Misses you, but that's how you get your point of stress. But he takes a shot.
So Merrick drops down, he ducks, and he's like waving the handkerchief over his head.
Murph is immediately gonna fire.
Yep, that's fine. All right, so you take a shot. We're at Overwatch, so as far as I'm concerned, you had Overwatch in them, so you can go ahead and, as far as I'm concerned, you could have interrupted the person that was about to take the shot. Like, you see them taking the shot, your Overwatch would technically interrupt that action if you want to shoot that person before they shoot. Be my guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the pluses and minuses here because the range, that's at -2.
-1 for the lighting and a -2
for range.
440 meters.
Yeah,
What is your...
It's -2. 300 is the maximum.
But you get a
for
+2 for scope.
So -1 total.
Okay. And if you want to do a specific kill shot, then you'd also have to...
No, it's too far for that.
Okay.
And no, in this circumstance, I don't.
You have an A and an A, bro.
Yeah, well, right now it's an A and a B. If I take another -2, then we're at a
B and a B.
Yeah.
B and a C.
Yeah.
And ammo dice.
Then it'd be a B and a B.
Not with a sniper rifle.
The A goes down to a B, the B goes down to a C. B and a C.
Yeah.
I thought he was -1. My bad.
Yeah.
So no, I'm just gonna take the shot.
But then you could still push the roll, even if you don't get it on the first go round.
No, we're not doing a called shot.
Okay. Sniper, no sniping.
That's the title of the episode.
I don't want Merrick to get hit.
Neither
Sniper,
do
no
I.
sniping. Ay caramba.
Well, B and C, actually, that's not bad.
It's not, especially if you push it. Like, the actual percentages on it are pretty fucking good.
All right, we'll take the headshot.
Yeah. They're not wearing helmets. It's just calling out to you, man. It's just like, shoot me in the head.
Well, a 2 and a 3 on the first one.
Uh-huh. So you want to push that
Yeah,
roll?
we're pushing that. Okay, cool. 6 and a 3, so 1 success.
All right, yeah, so because a B and a C is a D10 and a D8,
Yep.
which means that it's a 90% chance that you get one success.
Well, I got one
Mathematically
6.
speaking.
Look, I just rolled an A and a B twice and
Adam
still
gets a
fucked
challenge.
it.
All right, so hits him in the head, and you were using the Dragonov, right?
Yes, sir.
Dead. So he just poof drops to the ground. But this is the guy
rifle
that like,
goes
lifted up
off.
the rifle, just drops to the ground. Like as he's like coming up with the rifle, you poof and boom, he shoots it. And we're going to do actual initiative since that was the
I was
Overwatch.
going to say, I would
last-
be a bit slower because I would not fire until
But
I knew.
you had Overwatch, so
I
do
had
you want to take a
Overwatch.
shot at one of the other two? Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So I am a B and a D, and you said it's -2, so that's a D and a D.
-2 for range, -1 for lighting. So -3 overall, +2 for the scope, -1.
So that would
Another
be
-2 if you want to do call shot, headshot.
just C and a D. Just a C and a D.
Push it.
A 3 and a 5, I will push it.
All right.
A 9 and a 1.
Weapon loses a point of reliability.
Correct.
Gah! Right? And that's one success. That was a call shot headshot you were doing?
No.
Right? No. Okay, roll me bullet die.
Bullet die or
Hit.
Oh, hit
location.
die. Yeah, hit location die. I mean,
chest,
whatever.
center mass.
Dead. So boom, when the other guy that was there carving up the moose drops to the ground. Now we're going into real initiative because there's one more dude left. And I'm kind of curious how this plays out. So you have used your both of you have used your slow action for initiative by shooting. So
How far am I?
you
300
are
meters?
300 meters away.
300
Yeah.
meters. Okay.
All right, here we go. Number 1. Chris is up, but you already used your slow action, so I'm assuming you'll just
Shift my aim
Over-
to the next one.
yeah. Technically, for sniper aim, it's a slow action to.
But can I use that as... okay, won't be slow action, but shifting my aim so I don't have to
Wait.
re-aim next
Yeah.
round.
If he set Overwatch before
On the hex, yeah.
before anything started, that's a fast action to squeeze the trigger, right? And then it's like
Nope.
slowing.
Nope, it's another slow action to. It uses your slow action to. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just thinking about the time, the time frame to do that.
Yeah,
But all right,
it's a slow action. So it uses your slow action from the Overwatch at the beginning. We're doing this as an ambush, not the other fucking crazy shit. We're using the ambush rules.
So yeah, I'll just
That's
use
other-
my fast action to shift so that I can
Yeah.
fire right at the beginning of the next round.
All right, so he watched his buddy drop to the ground, watched his other buddy drop to the ground. They had pointed out that you were coming in from the east. Let's see, Chris and LT, both of you guys roll a recon roll without the benefit of. There's no bonus from lighting or the terrain, so just a flat recon roll. Yeah,
Camis?
flat recon roll.
If you got camis,
10 and
No.
a 2, so 2
It's the
successes.
flash from the.
A 3 and a 7. 1 success.
All right, so you got how many successes, Chris? And you got how many successes, Kyle?
I got 2.
Because I really wasn't listening.
I got 2, Kyle got 1.
Okay. So I'm going to roll his recon roll to see if he spots you. If he gets 1 success, he spots Kyle. If he gets 2 successes, he spots you both. If he gets no successes, he doesn't know where any of you are other than Meredith. I got no successes.
fuck.
So he takes his rifle, like, first pulls out his rifle. Second is going to take a quick shot at 300 meters with his fucking hunting rifle. Because drops prone, Yeah. You know what? This is going to be fun. He's going to take cover behind the moose.
Yeah, duh.
But in the general direction of the person he saw coming at him, because that makes the most sense. He doesn't know where the other shots came from. So he's going to drop prone, take cover behind the moose, and take a shot. So that means, not really take cover. That's an action. That's the fast action. He's just going to drop prone. That's more fun.
Drop prone in the vicinity of a moose.
Narratively takes cover.
Narratively behind it, but not mechanically. All right, here we go. He's going to take a shot at Merrick. I'm going to roll some bullet dice. How many does a hunting rifle get?
1, maybe 2.
I think it gets 2. I have my weapons cards somewhere. Here they are.
Is it the bolt action or the lever action?
I drew lever, so let's say it's a lever action.
1, rate of fire 1.
All right.
Oh, they're both 1. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right, here we go. He's going to Lee Harvey Oswald this shit with a lever action. I'm actually going to roll my real bullet die with it, by the way.
Oh, fun.
This one. I haven't rolled these in a while. So, round goes whizzing over Merrick's head. But he misses.
It still stops.
Your turn, but you used your slow action already, so fast action, I'm assuming you're going to aim at this guy like Chris was doing. Brian, you're up. What do you want to do? You have all your actions.
I have all my actions. I mean, from where I'm at, what does that put me at?
440 meters away.
440. I have what does this have? This has range of 8. So puts me. Is that my third? Is that my third range increment? -3.
What's your range on
8.
it? Okay, the end of your second. So it goes. So if it's 8, the next one would be 16.
But
It's double and the double. Yeah, but yeah. Right?
Yeah, so it would be 80 meters for the first range increment.
160.
No. It's another. It.
And then 240 meters.
Wait. Hold on. I think that's wrong. I think it's 16 plus 8.
It is. Yeah. So it's
No, for the end of the second range increment.
Yes, that's
Right.
240 meters is the end
So we're
of
in
the second range increment. 560 is the end of the third range increment.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
third.
So -3.
-3.
Yeah.
Okay.
-2.
We're in the third. Well,
80 is the first range increment.
80 to 1.
0.
Yeah, gotcha.
And then
Gotcha.
160.
Okay, so minus
and then
2.
Yeah. -2. Yes.
-2.
Gotcha. Because we're at long range, not.
Right.
Correct.
Gotcha. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying.
And what is it? Another -1 for lighting.
Lighting.
And then I get a +1 for machine gunner.
Machine
So that
gunner.
puts me down 2 total. So I will. And then I have.
You still an A and an A.
No.
By the
it'll be
way,
in a-
I'm going to say if the machine gun starts shooting from the gas station, he knows that it's being shot from the gas station. If you're going all.
God.
Yeah.
What? Come on. It's absurd.
What? Okay.
Sorry.
He'll know it for the whole 10 seconds that he's alive still.
You and your kangaroo court.
All right.
That's going to be a lot of ammo, but all right.
No, it's not a lot of ammo. I only have to roll 1 ammo die.
Well, you don't have to roll any.
Yeah, no,
but,
I do.
mean,
That's the cheese dick rule that we decided on. I have to roll 1 when I'm using the machine gun.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that.
And that is an 8, a 6, and a 6 on the bullet die. So 3 successes.
Of course it is.
Please do.
Fucking course it is.
Don't hit the moose. Don't hit the moose. Don't hit
So
the
he's
moose.
is getting ready to, and also down. And we're out of initiative.
Did we just murder 3 people for a moose?
They fired first.
Yeah. But like,
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Murph.
but like,
Per the narrative storytelling, technically.
All right, they were going to fire first.
Look, Han shot first. Is all I'm saying.
I mean, admittedly, I did say they shot, and then I let Chris interrupt it. So it's like,
So who's Greedo in this scenario?
That poor bastard that drew the rifle at first. That's who.
yeah.
The homie with the headshot.
Yeah.
Do.
Well, I guess we better go finish cleaning the moose.
Drag that shit back to the gas station and clean it and cook it.
Let's bring the moose back to the human venison factory.
Kyle, roll me 2d6s.
A 3 and a 3.
Okay. So you guys are going out towards the moose? Was that your plan?
Merrick is.
Okay.
He's got his pistol drawn, and he's just waiting for anybody to pop up.
Hey, Emmett, does anybody else need to go out, or are we just going to let him drag it?
No, let's go help him, man.
Yeah, well,
Do we all go, or does somebody stay back to watch?
no, Murph, stay here. Keep watch on us.
All right, that's fair.
Both of you.
I can help.
No, I'd rather you stay here also, Doctor. I think me and Novak can get it back on our own.
But we already gave him a rifle.
I am not shooting anyone. I will shoot Moose if Moose is still alive, but from what I see, Moose is dead.
Mosenskvel.
All right, so you guys start headed back out towards the moose, and you guys kind of converge on the moose. And it is, because I had Kyle roll, and he rolled 2 3s, which is 6 times 4, 24 rations.
Seems pretty light. It's a skinny moose.
He rolled middling, slightly less than average on that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
If he'd have rolled a 3 and a 4, it'd be exactly average. But he rolled a 3 and a 3. So Moose was kind of hungry. The grass isn't as good around here. Hasn't been eating well. But 24 rations.
That's still a good amount of rations. That means at least 2 of us have to spend an entire shift cooking.
Yup. And not
those
one
has
person
to be-
cooking, one person aiding. It would have to be
2 people.
2 people's
actually
survival
cooking.
rolls. Yeah. Or 2 shifts worth of cooking. Speaking of which, Kyle, roll me a weather roll. Because we're going into nighttime now.
A 3.
It's still cloudy. But between the 3 of you, that's 8 rations worth of moose apiece that you could haul back to the...
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say between the 3 of you, you can haul this moose there.
And then that is 2 shifts worth of cooking.
Yeah.
No.
For one person.
For 2 shifts for one person, 1 shift for 2 people.
Okay.
Murph has a really good survival. You have a really... Wait, what is your survival?
CNC.
Cabin.
Plus he gets the
CNC.
bonus per
Well,
shift.
no, I just get the +1. Yeah.
If you do 2 shifts, you'd get 2 plus 2.
Okay, look, mine's a B and a D.
Yeah, I'm a B and a C, and with his +1, he'll be a B and a C.
No, I don't get a +1 to my survival. I just get.
Oh, it's just the rations.
Yeah, I get a +1 to rations.
Rolling for reliability, I got a 1, so I will put it to
There's 3
reliability.
of them. There's 3 lever action rifles.
I rolled another 1.
None of them
3.
have scopes.
So 2 of them I'll put a reliability of 1,
No,
and 1 of them I'll put a reliability of 3.
no, it's 3 because it's by
3
steps
rifles.
2. Kyle. So it's like if you roll a 1 or a 2, it's a reliability of 3. 4 and 5. No, it's 1 and 2 is reliability of 3.
3, 4.
3, 4 is reliability of 4. 5, 6 is a 5. So it's like every 2.
1 is -3, 2 is -2, 3 is -1, 4, 5, 6 is unmodified.
Oh, it's negative? I was thinking, okay.
Yeah.
I had
if
it
you roll a
backwards.
1, it's a -3. If you roll a 2, -2. If you roll a 3, -1.
So I got
what did you
2
get?
2s and a 3.
Okay, so 2 of them are reliability 3, and 1 of them is reliability 4.
Thank you.
And also 2 knives. Like, yeah.
And 3 corpses.
4.
3 knives.
Moose.
Yeah, 3 knives, 3 lever actions, and 24 rations of moose. So if you want to roll for the knives too, be my guest.
How many rations are the people?
Yo.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
All right, so you guys are going to cook for the night shift? That's your plan? Or what?
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the best thing we could do. Because
All right.
Merrick will go on recon with the B and the B.
Okay. All right, whoever's doing the cooking, roll a recon or a survival roll.
What is it for dark?
8 and a 3, 1 success.
Negative 2
Negative
for the dark and cloudy. Negative 3 for dark and cloudy. So.
Okay.
What'd you get, Brian? One
Yeah,
success?
8 and a 3.
All right, so you're able to get at least 12 of the rations prepared.
Oh, that'd be 13 for Emmett doing it.
Well, you get 25 rations is what it is.
Oh, I thought it was per shift. You got one. My bad.
No.
I threw that out in the ether.
Well, I mean,
No,
it's still just 1.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah,
only
so-
prepare
12 at a time.
12 per shift, so.
Oh yeah. And then is Murph doing the other one?
I can.
Because I think your survival is better than LT's.
Yeah, it's a B and a C.
Yeah, everybody's better than me.
LT, do you want to rack out right now?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a sleeping bag. I pull it out. I hunker down in it, bury my head, and go to sleep.
6 and a 4, so just one.
Okay, so now all 24 rations are being cooked during the nighttime.
7
Jeremy?
and a 9 for recon, so 2 successes.
2 successes. And there's still one ration that has yet to be prepared. There's just not enough.
We still haven't prepared the fish either.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. He
Yeah.
did that during the last shift.
I did
Yeah.
that before you spotted the moose.
So we see you guys carving up this moose and whatever, and you look over in the corner and you see the pile of bones still from the person with the bullet hole in his head, and the boots over there with Knight's name in them. It says Methodist on his dog tag. He was born in 1979.
What's his blood type?
A positive.
Size boots. No, I'm just kidding.
And we go through the rest of the night. It is now the 4th of July. It'll be the morning shift. We go past midnight, which means, I told you guys last time, I don't know if you remember that, but since it's now the 4th of July, for the last few minutes of this episode, XP.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See? Because this is the anniversary. This day in this alternate timeline exists 25 years earlier than now, but that would have been 22?
Let's just not do the math.
Is that right? Was it 2022 that we started this, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is going to be our 3rd year, so 2022. So 22 years earlier than when our podcast came out on this day was today in this alternate
All I'm
reality.
seeing
That's-
is the always sunny red string with the cigarette. Like
No, it's really... It's really,
the in-game time and the out-game
Happy
time.
4th of July,
and the
guys.
time that we started this and the
Da, 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 da,
You know this is going to mean nothing to our British listeners. Right?
I don't care. That's fine.
Our European listeners are like, 4th of July, who cares?
Oh, they
What
care.
is this 4th of July?
They don't.
It's like, hey, British listeners, this is when y'all took the big L. Remember?
Yeah.
They just decided to stop dealing with our shit. That's what that was. They were like, never mind. You keep it.
I mean, technically they were conscripting sailors. But anyway, that's...
They were like, this is costing us too much money. It's your guys' problem. Whatever. We're out. All right. Did you participate? Everyone has participated.
Challenge
in
coin.
multiple. So everybody is going to get a challenge coin. Challenge coin. All right. So Kyle gets one.
Yeah.
Brian gets one. Chris gets one. And Jeremiah gets one. I have 2, and I still don't know how I'm going to spend them yet.
Those are transferable. You can give those to players.
Follow your moral code despite significant risk.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 1. Anna gets one for that
Yeah.
show.
No, she defied her moral code.
but she also followed it. She followed it and defied it at the same time.
Did she? That seems convoluted.
I'm okay with her getting an XP for it. Is all I'm saying. Anybody else feel like they followed their moral code despite significant risk? I don't remember anybody doing that as a bonus.
No, well, the only one I would argue is I said my moral code was I keep my promises, and I got Novak to his daughter's location despite going against the
XP. Yep. I'm cool with that. Merrick,
Nah.
you've gone up numerous times to gas station bullshit.
I mean,
That was your moral code. Like,
law and order stems from the people, entrusting
Yeah.
that people are lawful citizens.
I go up to gas stations. That's your moral code.
I mean,
Specific.
basically, yeah. Go up and talk to people. Yeah. Bruce, what's your moral code?
Become the hero they think that I can be and make choices that don't rely on my own selfishness.
I can't pinpoint anything with that. Chris.
I talked about it. I had a good conversation about my moral code.
you did.
You did.
To keep his team alive at all costs.
I mean, Greedo shot first.
Yeah, but I didn't really
Greedo
risk.
did not. Wait, is Murph Greedo?
Murph's on solo, obviously.
Is he? You scruffy nerf herder.
There you go. Okay,
All right,
princess.
so All right, so risks or sacrifice something to realize your big dream. I feel like Emmett's been off on a side tangent quest that's not related to his son. You know what I mean? So he's kind of not really doing the big dream thing at the moment. So I think no on Emmett, which would also be no for Chris.
Well,
Yep.
but since the last time we did this, we actually found the tank. We haven't done.
yeah, but did risk something.
I almost
or
blew up
sacrifice something
checking
to
the
realize
tank.
your big dream? We did XP right after that session.
Did we?
Yes, that was the last time we did XP.
Okay.
So
Maybe
no.
my notes are wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Because that was when we did it, was after that session.
Okay. Yep.
So nope. Merrick, big dream, risk something, went to your daughters.
Big
I'm gonna
dream.
give you XP.
Daughter. Yep.
Yep. Bruce.
So my big dream was to find a path of my own and in respect and admiration. I've been the one decoding the map and the way to go and kind of our pathway, which is the first time he's ever taken a leadership role in his entire life with this. So that's kind of him trying to change his archetype to fit into a big dream.
All right. Yeah, I'll say cool for that one. All right. Travel through a hex that you've not visited before. Fuck yes.
Many.
All right. Overcame a dangerous event using violent, non-violent means. Everybody gets XP for that. Risk your life for the PC who is your buddy. Buddy. Yeah, I can't think of anybody who did that specifically. All right.
I.
Have you
Well,
been
no, never mind.
tank thing?
No,
still? Yeah.
no. The ambush attack. I used it when Bruce got shot at. I took the bonus to return fire to the.
When you guys ambushed the Russians? That was before the tank.
That was before.
That was on the way to the tanks. Yes. On the way to the gas station. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But looking at this, it doesn't look like I gave you an XP that time for it. So, sure. Why not? So I'll give it to you. All right. Been in combat and defeated your enemy. Yes. Member of unit's been killed. No. Nobody's starving. No one's dehydrated. Nobody's sleep deprived. Technically, you guys are all sleep deprived now, actually.
I also am beginning to starve because I have not eaten today yet.
Morale stays the same. All right.
Wait.
Coolness under fire.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
that one.
All right. So
Wait, do you have the rundown on how many SP per? Because
yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Emmett gets 5. Merrick gets 5. Bruce gets 4.
Noise.
Murph gets 4.
I thought I got 5.
No.
Okay. So I didn't get the big dream?
You got the big dream one, not the moral risk, something for the moral code. Coolness under fire. Did anyone roll coolness under fire? I don't think anyone rolled a coolness fire in this go round.
Anna did.
Anna did. Yeah, but she passed it, I guess. Sure. Go ahead and
She did not
roll.
pass it, right?
No, she didn't pass. No, she still took. Yeah, you're right. She did not pass it. So never mind. So she has to succeed.
Oh, you have to succeed at the coolness under fire for it to go up.
Yep.
Gotcha. We do this so rarely that I don't remember.
All right. So as far as I'm concerned, morning time, you guys are probably going to end up. Someone's sleeping. You guys are probably going to have to sleep for 2 shifts of people. You know what I mean? So is anyone intending on spending XP?
Yeah, I'm gonna blow 5 of them for a survival to put me from a nothing to a D.
Nice.
I'm going to blow 5 on medical aid because of conversations with Murph way long ago.
Okay. Murph, are you planning on spending XP in any way?
I've only got 8. I'm not going to use them.
Are you also counting your challenge coins?
No, that would give me 10. And that would go for
11.
Oh, there's 3.
You got 3 now.
So that would allow me to go from a D to a C in something, right?
Yeah, but it has to be something that you
I
have
got it.
succeeded at.
No, not yet.
Okay. Emmett?
No, I'm gonna hang on to mine. I got 11 currently, and
Rules question. What is
Nope.
the time frame between succeeding at a skill, getting XP, and then boosting said skill?
Since you raised it last.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
So, if it was forever ago, but you have succeeded at it, I'm okay with that, as long as you haven't raised it once and then try to raise it again.
Wait, what? Really?
No,
Yeah.
Oh man, I gotta get back to rogues.
dude, that's why I was I'm like, D. I'll spend 5 here, 5 here, 5 here. We'll just fucking spread
Yeah.
this shit around.
Yeah, you can't raise it. You can't succeed at a survival roll one time and then raise it with 5, and then next time you get 10, raise it, but never have succeeded again. Is what I'm
Gotcha.
saying.
Okay, cool.
So-
I thought it was like XP to XP, and I was like,
Same.
right.
Yeah,
so it was like
it doesn't-
episode to episode. It's
when
like,
you-
man, this is hard to land the plane on some of these.
Yeah, no. If you read the rules, it's just that you can only increase it one time, and you can't get it again
Until you get
based off
another
the same
success with it.
Success,
God,
yeah,
fantastic.
Gotcha. That's actually pretty cool. Okay.
roll. Yeah. Anybody got any more questions? Comments? Concerns?
Yes. Because we did XP, can I change my moral code?
Yes. Anna can too. Anna has
Oh
to.
yeah, Anna's is unfortunately changing. Sadly,
Burn more
Alright.
bodies.
no.
All right. Well, let me know when you get a chance later, Brian.
No,
unless you
I already
know
had
what
it.
is.
I've been waiting until
Okay.
Emmett's new moral code is Isaiah 6:8. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" And I said, "Here I am, send me."
Doing the Lord's work.
Translated into layman's. What's your moral?
My
code?
moral code is God has presented me with a mission in the midst of my mission, and I will go forth to carry out this new disease quest that has been presented.
So that would be big dream, just to
Are you a blues brother?
I'm on a mission from God.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, the big dream is still to find Keanu, but
Sure.
this has now become the moral code of he is doing what is morally correct to follow this current mission.
I'm okay with it, Brian. Jeremy rose the objection. I thought about it, but I'm okay with that. I think that's
I'm
cool.
just-
Yeah. I like the idea of your moral code being one objective and your big dream being a different one.
Yeah, that's
I like that.
Kind of.
That's actually kind of full circle back to where we started at one point when it was like, do we go this way or this way? And they conflicted. That makes me happy.
So yeah,
So, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Excellent.
So, Keanu's still big dream. This thing is like a mission from God
Yes.
thing. Yeah. I'm cool with
Primary
that.
dream, secondary dream.
Anna's new moral code is the greater good of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Which really makes me sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
This makes me so sad for her.
Yeah. All right. And we see the sun come up on Independence Day. We end right there.
That was dope. We just straight up murked a bunch of civilians and stole their moose.
I set a dude on fire.
But you were supposed to set 3 on fire, so
Anna
it's a
killed a
win.
guy.
And then sang to his corpse.
She did.
That escalated quickly.
If you or someone you love is struggling with combat-related PTSD, please call 877-717-7873. Again, that number is 877-717-PTSD. Or you can visit online ptsdusa.org. That's PTSD Foundation of America. If you call, you'll be immediately connected to a combat veteran who understands those experiences. And if you go to the website, they have in-person groups scattered throughout the United States. And if there isn't a peer group near you, they have online peer groups. Again, that's PTSD Foundation of America. If you're struggling, you don't have to go it alone.